What's up? What's up?
We're back.
We are back. I didn't even get my mic ready over here, but
There's some strong reverb.
Yeah. We usually have the reverb on the first.
when we
All
first
right.
started
I like
out.
that.
Just,
I like that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So,
We have special guests here today.
as you can see,
Special.
Let's gas him up right quick.
yeah.
This is principal, teacher,
What?
youth pastor,
Yeah.
former principal, teacher,
COVID survivor.
COVID survivor. Did you
I
ever
don't
get COVID
know.
though? When you survived,
It's not on record. I mean, I made it through. I'm still here.
You survived.
I'm not on record of ever having that.
There we go.
That's true. I'm not either.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
But it's good.
And then-
It's good to have him. Yeah. Okay. Keep
Yeah.
it. Continue.
I feel like I have other ones.
Oh yeah.
Bus driver,
Bus driver.
Yeah.
Playwright.
playwright.
Yes. Husband, father, son,
That's most important.
Uncle.
All those. Yeah.
all those. And
Hey, enough about me.
all right.
We're the special guest.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm about to take this thing over.
you're just gonna take it over. When we have questions,
Oh,
do
we
you
got
want to dive
cheat
right
notes.
into questions?
Hey,
or,
however,
or you want to?
first, I just
Hey,
want to
how's
say,
your
first
week?
of all, to your management group out front,
Yeah.
Carol, Buffy, all you guys back there,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
the
Jerry's good.
the green room was fantastic.
Mm.
So much food. Everything's just top notch around here. This is
Yeah.
my first podcast in 45 years.
Wow.
So to walk into something like
awesome.
this, as professional as it is, I'm very impressed. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
Professionalism is probably like our our main thing we focus on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, they all work very hard on all that. And
Heck no.
well, they do though. They work. It's a very welcoming
Yes, it was.
atmosphere.
Right.
So we can do the week. We'll start with the week. You had a crazy week.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
week so far.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's
far
Monday.
it's Monday, man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. A lot of great things happening. You know, we're starting a fresh week, so I always want to kick things off right. So we had a great week. It's a great day at school. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
Cool.
good. We got some great things lined up for Wednesday night at youth
Yeah.
group.
I'm excited for that.
Oh man,
Chick-fil-A.
that's
that-
gonna, that's
is
gonna
that
be
Wednesday?
That's gonna be next Wednesday.
Oh, next week.
So we're still hyping that.
All right, I'm thinking
September
in
the
future.
7th. Oh, it's gonna be good.
I thought that was
Come on
Sunday.
out.
No, that's on
We
Wednesday.
got stuff going on Sunday night too. You guys are
I
invited
don't
to
know.
come
I'm
out.
confused.
We got the
The-
Utes after Sunday night service, man. We're going to have the Utes over in the gym in the fellowship hall. We're going to have fun on Labor Day weekend.
That's
So,
the lock-in, right?
yeah, it's not really a lock-in. We're just going to go to about dark 30.
Dark 30.
There you go.
Yeah, until
That's a
everybody
good
gets
time.
tired and worn out.
Yeah. Cool.
Um,
I'm
you know.
actually off that Monday, so I'll
Boom.
actually be able to
Same.
chill all night. I'm ready to chill all
Gonna
night.
be good, dude.
Oh man, how about your Monday?
I did pretty much nothing at work. We had a lot scheduled out to plan to do, and everything got canceled. So we ended up doing nothing.
What's
Pretty
incredible about that, Ryan, is it pays the same.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the greatest part, actually.
Yeah.
So,
True.
yeah,
I went to the dentist
today.
this morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you might be in pain.
Yeah. I'm not.
True.
Though.
That's good.
Is that why you're talking
Thankfully.
funny?
Am I talking funny? I'm like,
I'm just messing, dude.
my mouth might be more like this because this whole side of my mouth is numb most of the day.
Yeah.
So I might be like talking like this.
Hey, man,
That's
tell
not
us what
bad.
happened. Let's go. Let's
I
get
got
in. Let's
3
break some FERPA. What
I
happened?
had 3 fillings today.
Oh, dude.
All up
sorry.
here. Yeah.
All up in your feelings.
You hurt your
My
feelings?
All. Yeah. But luckily I was deadened.
It's like
and-
Inside Out
or
Part 2.
numb. Inside Out Part 2.
Yeah.
It was fine actually.
This
I'm
is-
always nervous.
I talked to your dental hygienist, and she
Okay, cool.
said that as soon as you opened your mouth, she had to say, yeah, that's what she said.
Pretty much.
So you
Yeah.
got to start flossing, dude, before
I'm
you
gonna
walk
start
into
flossing.
a
Have to
circumstance like that.
floss.
Yeah. I tried with those little placky things. I try.
Hey,
They're
I
so
know people
convenient.
who go to a dental, they go and get their teeth cleaned before they go to the dentist because they don't want their regular dentist to know, how bad they let things get. So they want to trick the regular dentist into thinking, hey, man, I've been doing what you told me to do. And they pay for 2 visits because they go to one place and get it cleaned first.
That's actually kind of
I
smart.
never thought about that. A lot of
mean-
people should be doing that.
Yeah. But I mean, they deadened me and I didn't feel
Oh,
a thing.
deadened you.
So
That sounds like
is that-
flatliners.
they
Yeah.
deadened me. They numbed me up, and I don't know. I was praying the whole time. Before And then once the injections were going, like, Lord, I hope this works. You know, I don't like the dentist.
Hey,
Amen.
Amen.
All right. So, drilled, filling, you're back out.
I'm back
Man, you
out.
sound normal, dude.
And they gave me some Advil like right after. Like while I was leaving, they're like,
That'd
"You
do
want
the
some
trick.
Advil?" I was like, "Yes, I want some Advil."
Oh man.
So, fixed me up.
Drugs.
Brandon's wife, Elizabeth, was up there,
Oh, okay.
and then her sister also.
She
works
works at
there,
a
so they-
vet. Did you go to the vet?
Dang, bro. That's probably why your mouth hurts so bad.
Did
It's
you
in the
not
wrong
know?
place.
Did
Yeah,
somebody?
this is them horse teeth right here.
Yeah. Your canines.
Yeah,
Steve.
I wasn't gonna talk about the vet, but it's okay.
All right, man. Hey, it's all good, dude.
After your hair reaches a certain length, they send you to the vet, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I hear, man. That's what I
Dang.
hear.
So,
Probably going there soon.
yeah, he's a real nice guy though. I don't know if we all go to the dentist, but Dr. Main.
Where is that many old?
Shout out to Dr. Main.
Shout out to Dr. Main. He's
Main
cool.
man.
And he was talking the whole time. I told my mom and dad at supper nights. I felt like I was listening to a podcast while he was working on my teeth because he was just talking about all these
Yeah.
random things.
Why do dentists always ask so many questions when they're working on your mouth? Like, do they do it for fun?
Yeah,
because they know
absolutely.
you can't answer?
Absolutely.
Have to.
He
I
doesn't.
mean, you can imagine,
doesn't.
dude, what they're looking at all day long. What they're having, you got to throw in some comedy in there.
Oh, yeah. That's what I do.
I mean, my lifelong dentist was this man. Man, I don't know if can we name drop.
I guess so.
Oh,
I did.
He was awesome. His name was Dr. Sheffron. He was in Mineola forever, and I'm just gonna do my Dr. Sheffron impression because he was such a fantastic dentist. Okay. Open wide up. Okay, we've got an inclusion on number 3. Fran, write that down on number 4. We've got a chip. Gonna have to take care of that. Have you been flossing, buddy? Didn't think so. Just real calm, but
Yeah.
he talked his way through it. Real professional. He's retired now. Shout out Dr. Sheffron.
There's
Issue.
the doctor the dentist that Gracie worked for over there. Whedon, is that his name?
Yeah.
Dr. Whedon.
Is that the one
He
right when
talks
you're
almost
leaving?
like, he talks very quiet though. He's like almost like a David. Is it David Bowie that talks like that, or Michael
soft,
Jackson?
Soft voice?
Almost Michael Jackson.
Michael
All
Jackson.
right. So
I mean, you may.
Or Mike Tyson?
I know y'all don't like to edit these podcasts, but you may want to reconsider.
reconsider that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because
Yeah. Just saying.
He's a good guy. Good man.
He's good.
we'll get the editing team on that one. Did you hear that?
What did he say? Was it Fran?
Fran. That was a dentist though.
Fran.
Fran
The-
was his
all right.
dentist
Yeah.
assistant.
Fran was the hygienist.
Yeah.
I thought you talked about our crew.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
We
I don't
need our
remember the
editing
crew's
That was
name,
Buffy.
man.
Buffy.
Buffy and
Look,
Carla.
they're just employees to us, so we don't memorize their names. So
Yeah, we're kind of jerks to them, but oh well.
awesome.
I am so confused right now.
As
Man.
everybody else.
Take my job. He's better than
Honestly,
I am.
yeah, I might ask him to come every week for just for you.
just for the buttons.
Yeah.
When we're talking with the Kevin
Yeah.
The expansion. All right, here we go.
All right, questions.
Yeah.
Yours is first.
Oh, is it
That was one of your
really?
First question. So
Oh, man. All right.
I thought you said what? So my question was, when did you know / decide that you were going bald?
Oh, man. I really don't know. I would say 20, maybe 19.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't understand the genetic conflict there. Or actually, it's just a genetic, like, you know, it's this the mother's dad.
Yeah, that's what I
That's,
always
that's
heard.
the gene.
Yeah.
And, you know, my pawpaw, he's been bald, you know, he was bald all my life, so I didn't know. I didn't think
Same,
about it.
Same.
And, you know, when you're a teenager, you know, you think that you are God's gift to the ladies, you know.
Yes.
So, you know,
Absolutely.
you're not even thinking. You're not even thinking in terms. I don't know. That wasn't even on my radar.
That's what I wake up every day thinking.
Yeah.
Just
See.
saying, Steve. So when it went down, you know, I was just like, what are you gonna do? You know, you just wait until those waters.
My Uncle
And,
James is bald. My grandpa's bald. So I'm like, I don't know. Jacob, you know, he's bald. I feel like
right.
Nick might be going bald. I don't know about Adrian. And so I'm just, you know, I'm worried.
Yeah, man, it's a tough subject, you know. But it's genes are funny. You don't know. Plus, you got some radioactivity going on.
Right.
So,
And I've been bald before.
right. Yeah, so you come back. You got the comeback story. Plus, you're a little Incredible Hulk. You got gamma rays and things going on.
That's true.
We don't know. You're an X-Man. So,
Bro.
Hey, that's cool.
I
That's
mean,
cool. I have a
There you go.
reverse effect of the Hulk, though. I'm like,
yeah.
gaining weight. But the other question related to that
Yeah.
was, do the bald jokes ever get
No.
annoying or offensive?
No, never. Like if somebody's like, "Hey, Baldy," that's an issue. But I make fun of myself, so
Yeah.
that's the key.
And that's
dude.
the best,
You,
yeah.
you can't. If you're going to be offended, move to Alaska. Just wear a parka all the time, and just live a solitude life. You gotta laugh at it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
Other question was, so
Looking at me.
as I think we discussed like at the very beginning, you were the principal for
Yeah.
elementary.
Yeah.
Step down, still working hard, and now you are the Texas history teacher
I am.
for what grades?
7th graders in Texas take Texas history. And one time, like, kids had to pass a Texas history test to be able to graduate in Texas. This is what I was told. This is before
Wow.
my day. But, so you catch these kids and in junior high, and you give them, like, one more push of Texas history, before they get into high school and stuff. And, man, we're laying the groundwork right now. Love it. It's awesome.
I don't know. I had no idea that was like I guess a subject.
Fourth,
Really.
4th grade and 7th graders do Texas history. And right now we're hitting geography because so many kids, they've heard of Houston, they've heard of El Paso, they couldn't find it on a map to save their lives. So we got the Texas road maps out on several days, and we're finding major cities. We're looking at interstates. Because eventually we're going to start hitting the historical part, but I need them to know where these things are located at. So we're going to know where the rivers are, where the major cities are, regions, and man. We're just getting started too. So
I guess the main thing you want them always to remember is the Alamo. Obviously,
remember the Alamo.
Well, that was-
I mean, those things stick out to
when
you.
they get that wrong on the test, it's bad.
Oh man! So that'll probably be a spring thing. We're going to spend a lot of time on Native American Texas,
Yeah.
and then Texas Revolution. It'll probably come up maybe post Christmas. But we're going to yeah, we'll spend plenty of time on that, and we're going to lay the stage. Set the stage and make it very vivid.
Yeah.
So,
So we asked you yesterday. I gave you a heads up on the
Yeah.
question, which was, what's what the wildest piece of Texas history that you think we might not know?
it's funny that you say wild because wild didn't come up. But yeah, you definitely you're asked something about Texas history that not too many people know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's lots of historians that are out there. But I would say something that's not focused enough on are like the Native American part of Texas, specifically the Comanche Indians.
Yeah.
Y'all know much about the Comanche Indians?
I can say that I don't.
I know. I don't know
I would
what
say the
your viewership is out there if they enjoy Indian talk. So we won't get too deep into this, but just phenomenal. I mean, just one of the most powerful Indian tribes ever. Like the Spanish, they came up through Mexico, up into America or North
Yeah.
America, and they really couldn't deal with the Comanches. I mean, they pretty much halt their expansion. The Comanches did, because they were such great warriors. The French came up through Louisiana and tried to expand. They couldn't because they had to deal with the Comanches, and they made the mistake of leaving horses. And once the Comanches learned how to use horses and break horses, it was like giving them jetpacks. I mean, the technology increase of fighting, and by the 1830s, you had Comanche, a Comanche boy, 6 years old, was like a proficient horse rider, where they were training them to slide off to the side of the horse, use the horse for a shield, shoot arrows under the neck of the horse, and take an enemy out, 30, 40 yards.
That'd be something.
So they're
something to see.
getting trained like that, and it just blew, all the white settlers and explorers just blew their mind.
It's wild.
That
So-
still blows my mind. But
So
yeah.
they're just wild,
Yeah.
you know. But they were fierce and awesome. The last great Comanche chief, probably the greatest Comanche chief, was a guy named Quanah Parker. His mom was a white girl whose family got raided when she was 9, so she got kidnapped and like adopted into this Comanche tribe, raised by Comanches. He ends up having a Comanche husband or whatever, and has Quanah, so he's part white, part Comanche, and he is raised up and becomes like their final greatest chief,
Dang.
going into the 1900s. So it's just an amazing story, man.
Huh.
So the Comanches, that part of Texas history, I think, is a little seldom discussed because everybody wants to jump to the Alamo
Yeah.
and Texas Revolution.
Yeah.
But there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big area, big state.
Yeah.
There's everywhere.
Yeah.
I saw a guy that came to Feast today. His shirt had like the Texas state on it and said "Make Texas a state again." I was like, "Come on, man!" It was just funny. I was like, "I've never seen that before." You see like a lot of like "Make something again" shirts. I've never seen that before. I thought it was funny.
I think I saw a meme or something about that one time. Very
Texas a
similar to that.
state.
Make Texas a state.
I mean, a
again.
country. I'm
Okay.
butchering the shirt.
All right.
Make
Yeah.
I just realized make
You
Texas a state. Okay.
Make
What
Texas
are
a
we?
country again. Is what
Yeah,
it's-
man. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who want us to build the wall around the state of
the whole
Texas
state,
and just
yeah.
break off, succeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get passports to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Something they ain't thinking about.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a question. This is one of those ones I had to memorize lines for. Ryan had a
Whoa.
whole thing for.
Oh, for real? Oh,
So
my
you've
bad,
been
bro.
writing the
Oh,
VBS
yeah.
skits for a long
Oh,
time now,
yeah.
and you've always managed to make them funny and Christ-centered, and not even funny just for like kids, but also the adults.
Throwing in
Yeah.
So
humor
there's
enough where
definitely-
everybody
yeah,
can
yeah.
get
Yeah,
something
so where
out
the
of it.
adults catch it too.
Right,
and there's
right, right.
jokes. And it's like, so how does that work? And we also know it's last minute. You're
So,
always writing
yeah.
last minute. But
Yeah.
how?
So
what's
I
that
always
thought
work best
process?
under pressure, and you can say it's procrastination. I don't know, but I just always work better under pressure. And so the slapstick stuff, the little kids get the slap. That's Three Stooges slapstick. Things are happening, and then movie references and stuff. That's usually your older crowd.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
The adults, the younger teens up to the adults. And then there's always, man, you just got to have the forces of darkness, versus the forces of light. You got good versus evil, and that just draws everybody together. You're just pulling for, the hero. And if it's an unlikely hero, you've played unlikely hero before.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I'm thinking one time, I don't know, was he riding on your back? How did we do that time? It was Power Changers.
Like a
and
piggyback ride?
It
or?
was the scene with the vault,
Yes.
the sword
We
fight.
were doing what is that called?
It's not
Fencing?
vault. No.
It's not fencing.
Dude,
Jousting.
Jousting. Yeah, there's a jousting
Ah.
scene. And it came down to the final jousting scene.
Yeah.
I just like hop on your back.
What, was it Ryan's back?
Probably
It
was.
was either yours or Matthew's.
I bet it was me because
So you're like,
Let's start back
you're
and
the
maybe.
horse, and then you were going against the king or whatever. I can't remember. I don't know who the
I don't remember who the villain
antagonist
was in
was.
that one. Yeah.
was it not you?
No, he was he was the voice actor.
Yeah.
He was playing the
So
voices.
it was just easier to not have the kids memorize the lines. I was just going to write the script and then do all the voices because y'all had masks over your face, so there was
Yeah.
going to be no way of hearing you.
Yeah.
I get confused though because we had the Power Changers, we had the mask, and then we had the year where we
were
didn't have the
superheroes.
mask on, but we still had the suit.
Yeah.
We had different, it was like superheroes. We had like
Incredibles,
shirts
yeah.
over.
I was the arachnid kid. That was when I remember I had to jump up on the podium and like perch and then jump off and flip. And I was like,
That was literally your dream role
yeah, I know.
as a Spider-Man all the way.
I was like, I perched like Spider-Man and then
Oh,
jumped off
man.
and flipped.
Yeah.
it was
So, we got to do, it's been real. I mean, a lot of it writes itself, and I'm getting to where I'm really trying to delegate out to the kids and get their ideas.
Yeah.
And so the last few years, I mean, everybody, I always try to, everybody's got input, what would make this funny? Let's do this. What if we did that? And sometimes somebody have a wild idea that we actually try to pull off. Remember that year we tried to do fire from the ceiling? Like, maybe we could do it. Maybe we could-
The Elijah thing.
The Elijah,
Oh,
they called
yeah.
fire from the ceiling. We had a trap door for it. It fell. And then the year that we did the Goonies thing, and we found like secret tunnels up in the roof of the church, like
Yeah.
walkways and stuff. We're like, hey, what if we just like climbed down a rope into the baptistry? And we found how you could do that.
Oh yeah.
And
the snake came down.
and the snake.
And we had to like go in over the choir
Yeah,
wall.
dude.
Oh man.
Giant anaconda, just crazy, man.
The creativity.
Yeah,
That's what makes
always
it fun. I don't know. I feel like
Just
it's
blowing
crazy.
people's minds. It's just so funny, you know. You know something's coming, but you don't know. So I can always imagine like being an adult on that Sunday night when you come in. It's all being put together. You've
Yeah.
heard the kids talk about it, but you have no clue what it is. until you see it.
Especially this year because it was like what Western theme.
Yeah.
And then I just heard kids saying, "Yeah, I heard Captain America and Spider-Man." I'm like, "What in the world is happening?" And then the whole time until the very, very end, you know, they pop up, and I just thought it was great because this is like the year of like fourth wall breaks and
Right,
everything
right.
and cameos.
Yeah.
It was so great.
Yeah, when that music hit, dun, dun, dun,
I literally got
dun,
goosebumps.
dun.
I really did. It was awesome.
Yeah,
So
the nerd
I never got
event.
to see it because we were always backstage
Yeah.
or trying. It was our part was over with, so didn't get to see that. But like the kids, and y'all were kids once that were coming up through Vacation Bible School, and so you saw the skits. So you're like, man, when I get in youth, I'm going to be in the skits. So we got so many kids that want to be involved.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to get as many as, even if it's like being a tree or a cactus, you want to get as many involved as possible, and not leave people out. And it's I don't know, it's impossible to get everybody. But so to do the Avengers tag in there, that allowed some kids to have a role to do and be a part of it too. So
Yeah, I gotta say, casting Jake as Spider-Man was great. He looked really
He
good in
looked
that
the role.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like
I
even
love
the
that
hair
part.
and everything.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I approve. I'm a Spider-Man fan, right?
Well,
It was your suit, right?
It was. Yeah, I mean, it was my suit.
just the way you said it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just the way I said
That's
it.
cool. I'm just gonna move a little bit this way.
all right. We'll just slide
Yeah.
past. Next question.
Boy, look mighty good in that Spider-Man suit. All right.
All right, next question. What is the most like out of pocket thing a kid has done while you were principal? It's like the craziest thing.
Oh god.
If you're if you're allowed to tell it.
I don't
mean,
know
there
if
might
I
be some
can tell.
stuff that's like
Yeah, there's some stuff you just
you
can't.
can't relay
You can't tell. Oh my gosh.
because I mean kids are crazy, so
Yeah.
there's something.
Oh my gosh.
I was homeschooled, so I
Yeah.
just-
I mean, I wish I could just. There's so many things. I don't want to promote bad behavior. Golly.
What's the most out of pocket
Yeah.
thing? Your kid is
Yeah, my kid is terrified to do anything. I feel so bad for Hudson. Like when he was in first grade, his teacher came to me, Miss Hartzell, and she's like, Hudson is acting a little silly today. And I was actually at that time like PE coach.
Yeah.
So I was on campus, but I wasn't the principal. But I was like, my kid ain't gonna be me. Because
Yes.
my whole life was just silly, clown, whatever I could do to get laughs. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. So I pulled him into the office. I mean, it's probably just silly stuff. Gave him a whooping over it, and chewed him out. Said, "We're at school to learn," blah blah blah. And man, I kind of feel bad about it now. And that scarred him for life. But
The funny thing is that was Hudson's question. I mean, when we were asking people, we were asking questions yesterday.
Yeah.
Hudson's like, asking what the craziest thing a kid has done.
oh no, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, 5 things are coming to my head, but I do not want any of that to be
I
public.
got you.
For real.
I think you also asked for $20.
Yeah, is that right?
Who
Yeah,
asked you
I
that?
told him, say, you need to ask for one of the questions to be asked for $20 or something. Man.
Yeah, man. I think I need to borrow money from him right now.
You can go to the next one. I've
What?
asked like 3 in a row.
Oh, which one? Oh, the hospital.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Man, all right.
Yeah. So we were asking people what questions to ask you,
Oh my gosh.
and we made our way to your wife, and she said
Jeez.
hospital stories. She said they were always great. So if you had one specific one,
Oh, hey.
I was stuttering.
Oh man, golly. I'll tell you like just a couple of quick, and I tell these stories a lot, but it's just they're so etched in my memory. So for the people out there,
Yeah.
my first thought was I'm going to become a doctor, and whatever it takes to become a doctor. I know I couldn't afford medical school, but I thought if I could get a quick job, working in the medical field, that I could save up my money and then go to medical school. And I know I had the calling to be a teacher in the back of my mind, but it was just like I was like, I am not going to be. My parents were in education. I am not going to education. I'm going to do my own thing. I do not want to wear a suit. My dad wore a tie and a shirt every day. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I'm like, I'm going scrubs. And in order to get into any medical program, you had to do volunteer hours at the hospital. Yeah. I think it was 300 hours to get into a medical program. And so, gosh, I just remember my first day on the job at Mother Francis. We had to go pick up a body, this lady who had passed away the night before. And they assigned me to work with this guy. And I really thought the whole day was going to be just shenanigans because I'm the new guy. Mm-hmm. So, they're going to just kind of mess with me and see if I can take working in the hospital. So the hey, man, first thing I need you to do, you and whoever, I need you all to go up to, 4th floor. Lady passed away last night. We got to get her down to the morgue, which was in the basement of Mother Francis.
I guess you really don't think about things like that happen in the hospital. I mean, people die in the hospital, so you got to take them somewhere.
Yeah. And she had been there for a long time.
Ugh.
And so, I mean, like, rigor mortis had already set in on the body.
Yeah.
And we go in, and she's in there, and it's just like, you're moving her, and we put her on a stretcher and everything, put a canopy, and I'm just dealing with it. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of like I detach myself from the situation or whatever. And we get down and we're rolling her through the hospital, but you can't see what's under this canopy. We're just pushing this thing, and we get to the elevator. We go down. The elevator opens, and there's this long hallway with like real dim lights, like yellow lights, and the walls are kind of yellow. And your adrenaline's this is day one, like first job. And I looking back, it's it's the Lord, just like, dude, you want to fight me? You want to fight this calling? I'm going to put you through it.
Yeah.
So I've told the story. We get down there and we start to go into the morgue, and it's the room where they do the autopsies. And there was a man in there that was on the autopsy table, and the guy tells me, he's like, "Hey man, you don't have to go in. They're doing an autopsy. It's cool." But I think they're messing with me. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, "No, dude, I can take this. Whatever." And as we turn the corner, I see there's like, it's on the floor. There's just blood on the floor. There's a body. It's in. I mean, I've done dissections, and I've done. It's in straight dissection. Flaps of skin. The whole thing's opened up.
Not me.
There's a brain. There's a brain like in those vegetable scales at the supermarket. There's a brain in there. It's being weighed. That part, I mean, that's just exposed. You can see down into the open cranium. I see his tattoo on his arm, but you can't see a face or anything because the skin's flapped up. Man, dude, it was the craziest thing. The guy doing the autopsy has the heart in his hand. He's like, "Well, I can tell you guys, if y'all want to know what happened, look at this heart." And he takes this probe, like this pin, and he digs into one of the arteries where there's lots of plaque, and he's just like, he's like digging plaque out of the heart. Look at that. That's what did it right there.
Oh.
It's like, we just tried to get across to the refrigerator to wheel that body. So that was day one in the hospital, man. And, dealt with it. I feel like I could deal with that more than I could. Like one time, like the last straw, I think I got all my hours. I was there toward the end. And they're like, "Hey, we need you to go pick this guy up and take him to pre-op or something like that." And we got up to his room, and he was behind a sliding glass door with towels at the base of the door. And they gave us a pair of gloves. "Here, use these." And you look into the glass room that he's in, and the guy just kind of rolls over and looks at you, and he's just like sweating. He's got like a chicken pox on every pore of his body. He's just like chicken poxed out or measles. I don't know, man. But they're like, go in there and get him. Look, Ryan's coughing. And he's already he's got tuberculosis from it.
Contagious over here.
And I'm a little bit of germophobia.
Yeah.
And I can remember just thinking, this is it. No more. And I don't remember going back much. And we got the guy out, and we wheeled him to wherever he needed to go. I was like, whatever he's got, I mean, if I'm not immune to it, there's nothing keeping me from getting this. I knew enough about science to say we're in the same airspace, dude. Yeah. But Yeah, dude, working at that hospital, man. I mean, we could go all night on hospital stories, but they're mostly gross, and y'all don't want to go there.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right.
That'd be crazy.
That's so crazy.
It'd be interesting, to be honest, the morgue, but at the same time, I think I'd be just haunted.
I mean,
I don't-
anytime you watch like a cop show or something, where they go in, they they
You
got
got the tags
and
and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like flashback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all cleaned up by that time though on the TV shows usually.
Yeah.
It's like not near as.
I mean,
gruesome.
one of the odds that, their freezer was like you had to cross an autopsy room, and there was one going on the first day. It's the math doesn't add up. It was God trying to get my attention of
Yeah.
this ain't where you're supposed to be, dude.
Yeah.
So
I can't imagine
learned a
seeing
lot.
someone's brain in a scale.
Yeah,
That'd be
just-
so no.
you just
No.
I mean, I learned so much through the experience. I've taken it, I've seen a lot of things happen at school as far as first aid type stuff. And I don't know, I feel real calm during those times. I don't really panic a lot on that. But, so I mean, it was good experience as far as all that goes, but you just have to detach yourself from it and just stay calm because, I do. I know people who would hit the deck as soon as they saw that scene. It was just something out of
yeah.
like go walking through a haunted house or something.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have gone in actually. I probably would have not, even if they were playing with me. I
You would have turned around when you saw the lights.
Yeah.
Dude, the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tile, it was kind of yellowish, off-whitish. It was just real like 70s horror flick down there. Real dim lights. Crazy.
Crazy.
That's the hospital.
All right. So on from the hospital to the movie store.
Oh,
So
man.
we need a crazy story about my mom as a manager.
Okay.
Because
It would
All
just-
right, I mean, I'll just lay this.
Because-
It should be a film, and they may have made this a film. I don't know, but there was There was a video store in Mineola, and while I was working at the hospital, I was doing both. I mean, I was
Oh.
volunteering there, but I was getting paid. To work in the video store, and so when I got hired on, I think she was just a dude like the rest of us. We were just working behind the counter doing our stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, she's
yeah,
working.
I just like the song.
She had more experience than we did. The manager that hired me, and that was, over Angela and the rest of us, she quit. And I think your mom may be a year or 2 years older than me. I'm not real sure.
Probably.
We're not gonna say that.
We're not gonna
But,
say ages.
Yeah. But and rightfully so. She had more experience than anybody. I had just got hired. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. It's just they made Angela the manager. I mean, and she took it. God, I mean, I was looking back so proud of her. But I mean, it was great because it was like somebody my age was like my boss, and but with that, you're immature, so it was, gosh, it was awesome. I mean, for a teenager, it's just like a dream job, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still like VHS. The DVD thing was just starting to happen, but it was mainly like VHS still, so you had to Be Kind Rewind.
Uh-huh.
And they wanted to charge late fees. I couldn't do it. I'm just the worst at that, Somebody come in with a handful of movies. Oh, man, we were late. I can't charge them a late fee, dude. So that was I broke company policy on that, I know. And, you could delete the late fees. And I didn't realize that the computers I didn't realize they were logging all this stuff. But apparently every time we deleted somebody's late fee, it would save our initials or our code or whatever. So it showed who was deleting the late fees. I didn't know. I was just, I was Robin Hood. I was just trying to, I was there for the people,
Mm-hmm.
And so I was a terrible employee. I tried to work as much as I could for people if they needed off and things like that. I mean, it was just a great job. When you're working in a situation like that, you make friends with your employees. Y'all got jobs. You love the people you work with. They become like your brothers and sisters and stuff. But it's just funny stories. Just when you're working with people, retail, the public's coming in. It's just you've got these same cast of characters that comes through. So I mean that's part of the movie there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's there was this one time, a buddy of mine, man, I don't want to call his name out because I know he's out there, and he's a good dude, Matthew. I mean, we hadn't talked to each other in a long time, but man, still love him like a brother. If he needed me, I'd be there for him. Just a couple of years we worked together. He didn't have a real strong stomach. And I remember he called me. I was at home in Alba, video stores in Mineola, and he's like, hey, man, I need you. I was like, what's wrong, dude? Just come up here, man. I need you. Man, is everything all right, bud? Man, you just gotta come. You just gotta get there now. I can't deal with this. Hangs up. Now, I mean, you just thinking, okay, did we get robbed? You know, I'm just going through the list. I mean, is there a health emergency in his family? And you know, I'm just going through all the possible things that could have happened. I get there, and he said this family came up to the counter. It's one of these families that just, you know, always came in, just, you know, on rotation. And he said, the boy says, Mama, I got a poo-poo. Oh, no, you don't. We're checking. They were checking out. I done gone. No, you didn't. Uh-huh. No, you didn't. And he says, all of a sudden, they just kind of leave real quickly. And as he walks around the counter, there's poop on the floor.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Now, he didn't tell me, hey, Kevin, a kid pooped in the floor. I can't deal with it. I'm going to throw up. I need, you know, it was just like, dude, you know, I was thinking the very worst. And I get there, and he had laid like a paper towel over it. People had been coming in the store, you know, shopping, and he was checking people out and stuff. And it was right there where the people were. So that's one episode right there.
So then you call Angela. Hey, Angela, you got to get up here.
No, I can't remember. I think it was like we emptied a half can of Lysol on top of the paper towel.
There you go.
I think there was a dust pan that was involved in the sweeping up of, and the whole thing just went out the back door, never came back. You know, it was just, it disappeared out the back door. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I remember, like, if we were ever over at the end of the night, you know, if you're over on the cash register, like, you know, something didn't work out with the change, whatever, you're over, we would just, like, take the money. We just kept pulling the money together if we were ever over. Because some nights you might get to the end and you're under, like, you know, it's not, the register's not right. So you could pull from that. And
makes sense.
But we had this idea that, you know, one day we're going to have we're going to be able to throw a party here in the video store, and we can use this money. And I think we all end up getting fired or stop working there. But so there could be money still up in the ceiling of the old video store. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's around McDonald's, right? That's where it used to be.
We probably don't need to give the location.
Oh,
There may be treasure hunters that might show up and dig through ceiling tiles.
Makes sense.
No doubt.
But yeah, I can remember snowing, and we just thought, hey, we're gonna have a snowball fight here in the store. So we had this big snowball fight in the store. It was funny. Oh my gosh. Just crazy. I worked with this girl who, and she was, you know, she had like, you know, 4 different boyfriends or whatever going on. So that's kind of an episode there where she's like juggling all these boyfriends. Well, 2 worlds collided, and these 2 dudes were going to duke it out in the parking lot over her. And oh my gosh, man, it was just so funny, just like right out of a movie. You know, these cars just converged. You know, one guy was like this rocker dude, he's kind of balding, and and the other guy was this young guy, maybe still in high school. And, you know, it was straight up, you hit me, oh, you hit me, no. And, you know, everybody struck around trying to get him to go. I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. So, there was always something going on, man. And it was just so funny. Video store was so funny. The best, though, was, like, they had, like, PlayStation had just come out, I think. So everybody wanted to know what PlayStation was like. It was just like, it was like next level as far as video games at that time. And we had these little TVs in, like, the corners of the video store. And so when we would close down, you know, sometimes our friends would come up, and like the store's closed, so we're just hanging out at this point. And you know, we'd hook up the video games for everybody. Everybody plays video games. You know, we do some popcorn and stuff.
Right there.
That'd be fun.
Gosh, dude, so great. And it was just, you know, it was a hangout for us. We did not realize that the alarm code, when we would finally leave, when we set the alarm code to leave, it would log what time we left. So I remember
the bosses are pretty smart. They
So-
have stuff set up.
Yeah.
Angela, she didn't call a lot of meetings, but one time she called this meeting. She's like, "Hey, the district manager came by." That's a big deal. I mean, I didn't know at the time. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
But the district manager came by and he was questioning her about why are some of these checkout codes on the alarm like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's about the time we'd wrap up and just head back to the house, you know. And so, I mean, just like immediately, like, oh crap, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, she's like, I just told him that it's got to be a mistake. There's something wrong with the alarm. There's no way people are up here at 3 or 4 o'clock in the
Oh,
morning. I'm
Angela
like,
wasn't invited to the party.
yeah. You know, if you ever let your friend like take a video, just like, hey man, can I watch this? And you know, if they didn't check it out, if they brought it back to check it in, and somebody scanned it back in, it would show this thing has not been checked out.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
Suspicious.
that was an issue that was always going on. So man, I'm telling you, the video store, I was a terrible employee, but you know,
Had a good time.
God
doing
changed
it.
my life. So I was the Lord changed my life, 100%.
I wish I could work in a movie store. I wish those were still around.
Like your dream job.
I know.
Yeah,
I could
man.
excel there, but
I would
it's
not.
whatever. It's where my dad met my mom, actually.
Oh yeah, at that same
Yeah.
place, huh?
Yeah. I guess so.
No, that's how
I
you
think
were
it's before they
born.
moved over to the movie gallery.
Easy, easy, take it easy.
That might be why I like movies so much, though.
Maybe.
All right. Just the last question.
Oh,
dang.
ooh. What was it?
no. You want to read it?
Hmm.
Aw.
You gonna read it?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
It's whatever. I don't care.
Just do it. I have more
Do it.
questions.
All right. here we
All
go.
right. All right. So, you've been around ever since we were little kids.
Oh man.
So, we were
Yeah.
wondering, now that we're all men here,
Definitely.
we're wondering, what's your earliest memory of us?
Have you guys?
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah, when you're like,
Oh gosh, man.
it's like, oh my gosh.
Like if
that's
I go
Stephen
back in my
King.
brain, like it is straight up, like this kid finally grew into his eyeballs.
Yes.
All right.
I hope.
You remember? So I go back and like he is just like almost like a malnourished Ethiopian, you know. And I don't mean that bad. I just mean I can go back in my mind and
Roasted.
okay, when he was little, I mean, he was just like he was all just eyes, you know, and you know, obviously cute little kid or whatever. But I go back. You guys are just like kindergartners, man. You know, just go back to the VBS days.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it's all good memories.
Yeah.
But you know what's nuts about it is, you know, we were talking about what was that first skit you helped us on when we did the Nacho Libre stuff.
Yeah, the orphan.
Yeah.
I was like 10. I was pretty young.
Yeah. I mean, we couldn't pinpoint. I think it was definitely early elementary. But you know,
Yeah.
I remember you before that. And but there's always a Ryan and Steven, that next generation that comes up.
Yeah.
So they're coming up. You know, think about this. You know, think about Carson and Connor the other day. Now they're in the youth group now.
It's
I
crazy.
know. It blows my mind.
Y'all remember when y'all crossed that threshold of being into the youth group? All
Yeah.
right? So that
Oh,
was,
I remember my first night.
I do too.
Because
There was a girl I liked, and I had
Yeah.
a zit on this side of my face.
Oh, man.
So every time I talked to her, I'd turn the other way.
All right,
so
Steve,
she can
that's-
see.
you turned the other cheek.
Steven's got
Yeah.
the other side of this story.
Oh,
So
dang.
I remember being like, this is the first night we're going to go into youth group. I remember texting Ryan because I was getting there later than he was. Like, save me a seat because like this is our first time. We were intimidated walking in there.
So this is you're seventh graders.
Or, yeah, I guess, or 6.
All right.
Well,
When did
technically,
we-
we're 6 because
Six,
it's
yeah.
in the summer, I guess, still.
Yeah.
And I walk up there, and I remember like following either like Will Lyles or someone up there that I don't talk to, and going in there and just like this room was like full of people,
It was full.
and I was looking for Ryan, and Ryan had sat down by the girl he liked and did not save me a seat.
Oh, so
No,
at that
no, I
point-
sat in front of her.
No. You didn't save me a seat though. And I had to sit with somebody. I think it was Nick actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
My bad, bro. Hey, I
This boy
apologize.
ditched me on the first
Yeah.
night. You-
And that's when y'all invented that phrase that we will not mention here.
yes.
Bros before others.
yes.
Before others, always.
for potential girlfriends, not even his girlfriend yet.
It never was even
I
potential.
wish I could go back. I wish you would tell me who it was.
I could put it on a mute real fast and tell you. Okay.
Maybe dark hair. I don't know.
Brown.
Yeah, brown hair.
And we're back.
That was on right there.
Yeah, the brown hair.
We're back.
Okay. I mean, was she there a lot?
I mean, until probably like freshman year, maybe.
It's
She had
just
a whole
funny
posse.
just to
Yeah.
yeah. It's funny just to go back and think. So I wasn't looking at life through those lenses, but now just try to see it through you guys' eyes in retrospect. That's funny stuff.
Crazy
Yeah.
times.
So you got jealous.
I'm not jealous.
I mean,
More just like,
Was there
bro,
a
what the heck?
conversation post first night?
Yeah,
of
I
youth
don't
group?
remember you saying nothing to me, bro.
No, probably not.
Dang.
I mean, I don't
Now
know.
we're having this conversation 10 years
I don't know.
later.
I
It's
mean,
awkward.
I'm more of a bottler, anyways. I don't usually confront people when they do things. Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Well,
If the subject is brought up.
I ain't calling you a killer.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, some things I'm gonna call out. Like that's like back then, though. My little 13-year self wasn't gonna be, yo, Ryan, what the heck?
Oh yeah, no, because especially back then, I would be like
She don't even
too
like
mean.
you, dude.
I might like would beat you up or something. So I didn't.
True.
When did y'all? At what point did the rap dream start up?
2000,
then.
the December of 2012 is when we started Snap.
Okay, so
We had a winter.
Was that junior high?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we were
maybe
just
like
barely.
12. Barely
So,
youth
I
group,
mean,
maybe.
Yeah,
I think we're.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah,
getting-
because we had a winter camp, right? Is that what we called it?
like Oklahoma. We went up there.
Yeah, but we had it at the church.
Oh, okay.
We had like a inflatable thing in the gym,
Okay.
and I remember that's when we first introduced the name to Will Lyles.
Right.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, with the blow up in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
So how did Will react to it? Was he supportive? Hey man, you guys.
I think everybody was supportive, but
Yeah.
deep down,
Just
maybe
kinda
not.
Fake supportive, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember one of the first things. I remember when we made our song McDonald's, which is pretty terrible. I remember showing it to Boomer at the Lyles house. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is really good. And then I just didn't know that Boomer's just a really, really
Yeah.
encouraging person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super positive. Yeah.
And now when I think back about it, I think about it actually last night. I was like, man, he's probably lying.
You need to go.
But it was
revisit
still, I still appreciate his encouragement to this
Yeah.
day about that.
that. Hey man, we talked about that today. I got this class with high school kids that are interested in becoming teachers.
Yeah.
So we're kind of learning. And a lot of my focus right now is just to kind of focus the kids on who was the greatest teacher in your life, who was the best influence as far as teachers go, and then we're going down that path of what made them so great, and eventually it's going to be all right. How can we take that and it's just really that it's to kind of get their thought processes going of okay, I can be a teacher. I want to be like that. I want to take the best of them and bring that into my repertoire. And so we were kind of talking about that today, about those people that were so encouraging that, we saw some videos of people talking to those teachers that pulled them through very hard times through encouragement. But there was this one lady who said that she grew up with a speech impediment and she was very self-conscious about it. So all through elementary, she was very self-conscious, got to where she didn't talk that much. She took this radio class. And this teacher that was the teacher of the radio class, she had to read a statement the first day or something, and he said, now that's a voice for radio. And she said that him showing that confidence is what set her on a path of self-confidence, and that she could do it, and she could make something of herself, and it just revolutionized her life.
Something so simple.
The words that we say. So that's kind of what we got going on right now with I want to do like this series, and we got interrupted a few weeks at youth, but we're going to pick it back up this Wednesday. But the power of kindness and encouragement, man. If he trashes you,
I would never be Mr. RG.
dude, there's a strong possibility that the hurt that you got from that, you bottled up all those all that creative juices and stuff, and you never do anything with it. It's possible, especially at that age, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. 13, for sure. But yeah.
Yeah. So much creativity. I mean, like we still have a podcast right now. So I mean, like
It's still rolling, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still evolving.
All is inspiration from
we
Snap.
tried so many things. We tried rapping. We
Yes.
tried making skits on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying everything.
We'll see how the podcast works.
It's
I think
episode 19.
I think this episode here, it may not ever make the air. I mean,
It might not. Who knows? It will.
It'll
It
be
will.
our longest one though, for sure. We've never actually
50
officially
minutes.
hit 50 minutes.
oh, dude, we could carry this another 10 minutes.
We hit 48 last or 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. Talking about Snap, have you ever seen a Snap video?
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna hurt our feelings.
Okay, I have.
I'm not gonna hurt my feelings.
Now, are you referring to like a music video, like a rap music video, or are you talking
Or a
to a
skit.
skit?
either
we
or.
did both. So
I have seen. I mean, but you're taking me back a little bit. It's been a little while, but obviously the music. I remember the songs and stuff, and it's good, dude. I like making music too, so I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I am not like a heavy critic when it comes. If people are creating and they're putting it, and they're like logging it, recording it, I think that is like, that's awesome, man. So,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's here, and you can stay up here forever. But once you can make it go out and then you can document it, shoot, man, I'm all about that. Good, bad, or ugly. I mean, people need to give it a shot. You just can't bottle that stuff up. Don't like, even if it's not like up to the standard of whoever, Taylor Swift or whoever's making jillions of dollars right now. It was your creativity. Whether it was inspired by the Lord, whatever the case may be, He's the one that's giving you the talents for it.
Yeah.
If you bottle it up and you don't do something about it, then what a waste. To me, it goes back to Jesus talking about, all right, you're the light of the world. All right, so who in their right mind is going to light a candle and then put a bucket over it?
Yeah.
All right, so you've got something that's a gift, and you're going to hide that from the world. You're not going to share that with everybody. What's the use? What's the use? So
you could be robbing somebody. Is what
you
you're saying.
robbing somebody of a blessing,
Yeah,
man.
never know.
You never know. There's that one
That's
RG
true.
fan out there that's just like
Maybe
waiting
man.
for new music all the time.
There is one, but
Go back to you've walked through the valley of the shadow of death here recently, Rhino.
yeah.
So you got the lymphoma cobra. That all kind of developed from that experience.
Mhm.
Dude, you ain't gonna be the last one to get that dreaded
Yeah.
disease, and so you don't know who is gonna be doing a search, and it come up, and they're like, oh man, it just does something for them. You don't know,
Yeah.
even if it's just one person, you don't know.
Yeah. I know. I remember it was like a few months after I released that song. It was like on TikTok because I like the sound was. And I guess some other guy also had lymphoma and he used my song just like on a TikTok video. And it was something that's kind of dumb, but it was like really neat for me. That's crazy.
That is awesome, dude.
So,
I've never heard that before,
yeah.
but did you?
I did like a stitch or
out.
whatever with
Yeah.
it. I was like, oh, this is pretty crazy. And then I commented on the guy's video,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm the artist.
Yeah.
If you ever need anybody or whatever, like,
Yeah.
just come talk to me. He never did, but, it's
Yeah, he's probably like, oh man, this guy's gonna sue me.
fine. Yeah.
Oh man, that is awesome.
But yeah,
Golly.
it's neat when things like that happen. So
I mean, you imagine you're playing, FIFA 25 one of these days, and you're like, wait, what's that? I know that song. That's us. That's me. I'm telling you, if I was gaming and then it came through like, oh my gosh, a song that we wrote or whatever, I would just be like, oh my gosh, everybody go buy this video. I would freak out. That'd just be so awesome.
I know, I know he's kind of a touchy subject nowadays, but Will Smith, I read his book. Oof.
oh, we got to cut it here. No.
Yeah. First a little hard. I know, like when I read his book, he said the first time he heard his song, like being played somewhere, was he was outside, I think, washing his dad's car, and a car drove by, and like his song was playing, and he was like, "What?"
That has to be weird.
He's like,
It's
"Dude,"
so weird.
he's like, "It's on the radio." Like that was like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Was
It's
it?
kind of like
I
that.
have to ask, was it parents just don't understand,
I think so.
or the girls
I
in the
think-
world are nothing but trouble?
Yeah,
'Cause
parents understand, or girls are nothing but trouble. It's
Yeah.
one of those two. It's their first one.
I know parents.
They're both
don't
classics,
understand. I don't know the other one.
Girls ain't nothing but trouble.
Maybe
That
I've
one's
heard it.
fun.
I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's a time when I
Girls in the
listened
world
to all
ain't
his
nothing but
stuff.
trouble. Yeah. That was who was his sidekick?
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, man.
Yeah.
Is he
was
the
90s.
same guy that plays Jazzy in
Yes.
Fresh
Yeah,
Prince?
yeah.
Yes. Yep.
He always gets yeeted out the door.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh man.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
We got 5 more minutes to an hour.
Oh snap!
We need to make this. We need to go ahead and make this full hour.
So we could do our heck nows and our reflect deflect,
Yeah.
and I'd easily make an hour. And if it doesn't, we'll just like ramble for like an extra 30 seconds.
Yeah, what we do is we have this heck nod button that we like to use a lot.
Yeah.
It's
So
from.
we'll do
It's actually from the skit from
Youth camp.
Yeah. We
from
got to
youth
get
camps.
Caleb Amaya
Caleb and
credit
Maya.
on that. Every time you do that, he gets a check for 50 cents. I don't know
Yes.
if he knows that or not.
Yeah, it's
We haven't let
coming,
him know
Caleb.
yet. But
But
Caleb, this is for you.
Heck no, heck no, heck no.
That's $1.50, bro.
just $1.50 right there. We always like go through like what we've talked about, and be like for like education. Now that you know this, do you do this or something that we push the heck no button just for fun?
Oh no,
It's
no,
like- it's
no.
like a
yeah,
joke
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. So
do you
there you go, you got one.
do you work at a store and use their store until 3 a.m. and clock out?
Heck no.
You can't.
Like
you
you're
can't
not supposed to do that.
Hey,
Well, I will say this: there's been times I'm working at the school, and if it wasn't for the alarm that was going to go off, I would still be up there at 3 o'clock in the morning. But the alarm would set on me automatically. Didn't have the code, so I had to leave. But yeah, the work at school is never done. You can stay up there.
I
all
believe
night,
that.
So it's
I
crazy.
believe that. You have any others? That was just like the top of my head.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. These are more just like interviewer questions.
I know,
so
that's
it's
why I
not
was
like-
like-
All right,
trying to
I'll
reflect.
interview you guys.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Top 3 first music groups that really got you inspired into music. No matter what kind of music, whatever.
Can it be just like single artists as well?
yeah, absolutely. Just whatever.
Okay. NF obviously. Super Chick.
Now they were kind of rocky.
Yeah, they're rocking. They're really most of their songs about girl empowerment and Christianity, but for some reason it's just I like rock. So
Yeah.
that and then maybe Capital Kings.
Okay,
Possibly.
were they rappers? I don't know
They
if I know
were
this.
they were like dubstep.
Yeah,
Almost.
techno.
Oh, okay.
Like techno, yeah.
Okay.
They remix a lot of Toe Mac songs.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Toe Mac is like really close. If I had to pick a fourth, it might be Toe Mac.
Like, where would you go to get their music at back in the day?
Capital Kings. I guess back in the day I would either have to get a CD, but a lot of times at that point it was already where I could download it.
Okay.
I was old enough to.
Go to
So
Lifeway.
Super Chick, I went to a concert. Think I might have got a CD.
Yeah.
That was like one of the
Who
first
were they
concerts I
with?
went to.
Were they opening for somebody, or
Manifest
they? Okay.
and
I knew I heard that
somebody
name
else
before.
because Jacob went with the youth group and me and Crystal were the youngest one that went. We just went
Yeah.
and I had my 3DS and that's how I took a picture with them.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was young, so but it was a really neat experience.
Yeah.
And then seeing NF in concert, he was just like my idol for
How
from
old?
rap.
I mean, to me, that guy hadn't been around that long. But how old were you when that?
That concert was 2015. I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
So
that's
and that
what-
was right before he started getting really famous because we went to a concert and there was maybe a little over 100
yeah.
people there at
Yeah.
that concert.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like-
it probably more like 200,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a lot.
Yeah,
And
we were like 2 or 3 feet away from him.
Yeah,
We
so
were really
close.
Yeah.
And I remember
So
he
as,
was
as he blew up, you're like, we were there in the beginning.
yeah, because the next concert I went to him was like 3 years later when I was a senior, and I was in the very very back. It was packed, so big, and he's even grown since then. So
Oh man.
it's wild.
Steve's.
Music. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really an artist, but I guess like, I don't know. Toby Mac would definitely be one of them because my dad finally let me listen to him, and I was
So
Yeah.
how so you should remember when the first Toby Mac rolled across your airwaves.
the first song I ever heard by Toby Mac was "Gone." You know,
Really,
Gone like yesterday is gone.
Okay.
Like that song.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's probably still in
That
heavy
was good.
rotation.
Yeah.
89.5.
If you don't mention this person, I'm gonna tell you had to mention him. But go ahead.
Andy Mineo.
Yeah,
Yeah, Andy Mineo.
I
is still, like,
introduced you. to
But you were a teenager at that point, right?
yes.
Yeah, you probably like.
Yeah,
But
The
that's-
Saints was the first song I heard by him.
I thought it was you. You will.
Go marching. Nah, you and Nathaniel really like that song.
I like that song a lot.
I mean, it's still a good song, but I was like,
Yeah.
The Saints is always my vibe. And then the third one, like these are just like my favorite artists, or like, cause like,
Yeah, like
I don't
when
really
you were initially
rap.
came alive to music.
Okay,
yeah, that's a my
it would
one.
have to be like Yeah, it would have to be like Toby Mac, Andy, and probably Lecrae. Then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
that's when I was
fair,
like,
fair.
Tari just.
There's a
like, second
point that we hit that when we're young, and it's like, it's cartoons or whatever, and then it's all of a sudden something clicks, and it's usually that 12, 13 teenager, whatever, and it's
Yeah.
like music, and it's just like, and
That's
we
true.
can't get enough.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think it was because growing up, my mom, she used to listen to country, and then like I don't know, once I started getting older, I think she realized there's like it's always something about drinking and
Yeah,
all this. She's
yeah.
like, we don't really.
And she
listen
saw
to
the
this."
effect it was having on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
As an 8-year-old, I'm like, Mom, come on, where are the bottles at? No, and then so we started listening to 89.5, which is fine, but I feel like they play the same songs
Yeah.
over.
Pretty
and over.
repetitive.
So like I mean,
Shout
like,
out 89.5. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your sponsorship.
Music.
What's her name? She's from here.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Come on,
She
guys.
she does
Don't
the
do
Nicki
this.
Martinez.
no
No,
no Lacey
Lacey.
What are you
Just be
talking
Lacey's-
about?
Lacey
She works for 89.5.
yeah.
I know this.
What's her last name?
Lacey
Cavaniss.
Cavaness.
We drew.
I had no
Lacey.
idea.
She used to go to
I know
church.
she is.
Yeah.
I know she is.
Okay.
I just had no idea she worked for them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steve's. Yeah, man. We got.
Listen to.
She's been on there for like a
shout
year
out
now.
to Lacey Cavaniss. Y'all doing
Yeah.
great things.
Yeah.
Always have it 89.5 getting the word out.
Fire.
That's crazy. That's educational. I did not know that.
Stephen was
Yeah,
not
'cause-
dissing the playlist. He was not.
Because ever since I didn't have to listen to 89.5, I don't. Really. I still listen to. I have some of the songs downloaded. I listen to them on my own.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
like, I'm not having to listen to like "He's a Good Father" 10 times
Great
going to work
song.
and back.
It's a great
It's a
song.
good song.
Thank
I like
you,
the
Lynn.
song. But now I have it downloaded, and whenever
You can
I
listen
want
to
to
it when
listen
you
to
want
Chris,
to.
I
Yeah.
listen to.
Hmm.
And I'm also like homies with his dad. Do you know that?
I've heard that. Yeah.
So,
Name dropping hard.
he told me the other day he was in the feed store. He's like, "Hey, Chris has got a new album that don't buy it. I'm gonna get you one." And I was like,
Oh
Cool.
man, you're.
"So
you're
I got
in
the
like,
I got
man.
the
Awesome,
inside track."
Must be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. It's good.
I
Yeah.
was
Out
gonna
of-
say something. I forgot. what
Well, I
I
was gonna say like when it comes to the skits, the person that influenced us the most, I think, would be Julian Smith. I feel like he's the one that.
Oh
we're
yeah,
like,
yeah, no
dude,
doubt.
Uh,
I mean, we
you
literally
go
have a song about that.
When we started doing skits on YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
he was definitely our inspiration.
Jillian.
Julian.
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 All right. I did a little deep dive on Julian.
He was funny.
You gotta go to his old, like he has some like newer stuff that's just like kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like
that
his
was his
older
old
stuff
stuff.
is just like it was so good.
We'll have to
Yeah.
send you a couple of
A
links.
lot of creativity
All
to
right.
it.
All right.
That's back when YouTube used to be about skits and stuff, and now it's all just like challenges. Mr. Beast gave
It's all
away
like
10,000 cards.
yeah.
today,
Unboxings and like
Sad.
trailer reactions
Yeah,
and
which
like
I don't get.
yeah, I don't know.
which I don't get.
The level of hypocrisy that just came across your airwaves from Stephen Galyean.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't do it. I'm just saying I don't get it.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Can I tell you this, Stephen?
I don't watch
Without
unboxed.
it hurting your feelings.
Mm.
I mean, I've laid off this, but because I mean, I could waste a lot of time doing YouTube type videos and stuff. I can't bring myself to do it.
Okay.
But I want to do like parody unboxing videos, but I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I mean,
This is so
they're
funny.
they're ridiculous.
I know.
I don't watch unboxing videos.
Okay.
I make them and people watch them.
All right.
I do
so-
watch reactions.
All right.
I find reactions fun.
Okay. So if I start doing some parodies of that, I do not want you to take offense to it.
No.
All right. So it's just
And
parodies.
you-
It's Weird Al
yours will
Yankovic.
probably be
It's-
funny, and they'll probably get more views than
Okay.
mine. And that's fine.
And I also want to be like those liars who are reacting to hearing a song for the first time.
Yeah, you know.
After
there's
they
a-
heard it like 3 times already.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
And why would you lie to millions of people? Okay, this is the first time this song is "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. Never heard it before. Gonna give it a shot here. Okay, yeah,
It's like,
yeah, small town girl. Yeah, I knew a small town girl. I did. Yeah.
Straight up what they'd be doing to
all right,
This guy's voice is amazing.
this is how it goes. It's like, all right, so I said this today. This is a song. I don't know who it's originally from. It's called "Amazing Grace," and we're gonna check it out. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
Amazing. The words. Oh my gosh.
And
What
they
is
said-
this amazing grace?
and I
they're
said,
talking
"Oh wait,
about?
I think I've heard this at a funeral before." I wasn't really listening though.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, I just can't get. So just get ready. We're about to unleash some serious parody.
But that's
All right, do
videos.
it.
That's what's crazy. I was talking to my coworker today. He said that his wife, she does TikToks and she goes on live and she just does crafts and like she has a lot of followers. I'm like, yeah, it's just wild because like that doesn't interest me. What Steven does, it doesn't interest me. But like, there's always
An
like
audience.
a big audience, a big group for anything.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. That's
What-
crazy.
That's a weird thing about the internet.
But
too.
yet I have like
Whatever you're
5
into.
fans.
Right.
Whatever you're into, yeah.
Dude, hey,
It's crazy.
listen,
crazy.
man. No shame. You're doing your thing. I'm proud of you. What are you up to now on your
Making
followers?
big bucks.
I've almost got 2,000.
Right
There you go.
there. Knocking on the door.
That's
man.
on. That's subscriber wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is still good. I mean,
It's
your
alright.
streams are pretty high.
Yeah, sometimes.
The Venmo, it's rolling. Our Patreon, it's just rolling in. Hand over
Yeah,
fist.
I got one Patreon, and you know
Oh,
what?
yeah?
It's my Aunt Sarah, and I love her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all good. All those videos go straight to Patreon. I hope
Do
my
you
Aunt
ever
Sarah
say?
likes.
Do you ever say smash that like button?
I do not.
Hit subscribe. What do
One
you
thing,
sweat?
Yeah.
one thing I don't think I've ever said is, and make sure to click that notification bell so you get all the notifications. I hate that.
You just said it.
Yeah. You said it just like they'd say it too.
I know because everyone says it. I just
I'm gonna
don't.
take that as a snippet and I'm gonna send it to you so you throw it in all your audio.
Yeah.
All your
I
videos.
say at the end of my videos, I always say, "All right, so that was the video. If you like it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment something on the video, and I'll see you next time." I don't like if you want to subscribe or like or anything. That's you. I'm not. You know.
Well,
I
you
don't
just
like when
say,
people
Hey,
like-
this is the only form of income, and you know, if you like the content, I want to keep putting the content out. But you know, if I can't eat, I can't put the content out because whatever you feel led to do, I just gotta go. I gotta go.
My
you know?
Venmo is this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll have to.
You should try that.
I also don't like when people try to get you to do all that stuff before the video. I like to do it afterwards. Like before the video starts.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all this. I'm like, dude.
I'll just
you
be
need to
like,
watch
you know,
this
double
first.
tapping the screen where it does 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's what I do. I just don't like when people do it first.
Right, but you understand why they do that because
'cause some people
they
don't
know
stay to the
that
end.
content is so either it's so long or it's not good
Yeah.
that they're going to check out.
Yep.
So you got to
That's
get
right.
that first, and to get your advertiser in there.
Yeah, I don't have any ads. Though.
You need to do that. Long feeding seed. One thing, long feeding seed right here.
You don't know my boss. man.
Gonzalez Galyean
He ain't gonna do-
podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
yeah.
dude.
I'm gonna get golden lawn and irrigation. That's what I need to do.
But you got to
Yeah,
make
do
sure
it.
you got something coming in before you do that. You can't just give away that ad space.
That's
true.
true too.
It's true.
Yeah. Just start doing Walmart and see what happens. I think
Just-
our sponsors, Walmart and Brookshire's.
Yeah, Walmart and Berkshire's save money, live better.
What's
And
Berkshire's
then
motto?
Walmart's just gonna come like just take this podcast off it. Just like what
They
they
could
doing.
easily.
Yeah, but listen to me. The publicity you would get from that.
Just
Oh,
the guy
God.
that screwed Walmart.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. People are like, oh, I got to find out what's going on here, and just blow up. People feel sorry for you. The little man against Walmart, and then like your Patreons go
Yeah.
through the roof, dude.
Yeah, they could feel sorry.
And
The
then
little
they make
guy
a
gets
movie
Walmart,
about
or
you.
it's the idiot that tried to take on Walmart through a podcast that has
Oh,
14
man.
subscribers.
Hey, we're about to double those subscriber rates when
Oh,
the
yeah.
word
Yes,
gets out.
sir.
Alejandro, man, he doubled them views. That was for sure.
Yeah.
He went home and told his
Got all
friends in
half of
Guatemala.
Guatemala going.
Yeah,
There's a lot
they're
of views.
probably
on that.
learning English.
Yes.
I've been told that you guys need to enunciate more, and I didn't tell
That
you
is
that.
probably
yes.
mainly me. I probably need to.
Got the mumbles.
I can't even say specific.
It's
So-
all those years of mumble rap
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is.
Well, the ironic thing is I hate mumble rap.
I don't
Absolutely.
care.
Yeah. But yet I do it by
Yeah,
accident.
I was trying to explain mumble rap to somebody the other day, and I was like, it sounds like this, and then I tried to do it.
It's
Tell me if I'm close. I can't stop and I won't stop, 'cause I can't stop and the stop won't stop, and I hop and I flop, and I drop and I drop, and I went to the hop and I drop, and I flop, the rock flop and I flop and I drop, and I try to go to hop and down and hop and seven hop and down and hop.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Was that mumble rap?
Yeah,
And then sometimes
And
they like
then,
to throw a
like-
little rock in there, so they have like people in the background like yelling like "Rah, rah,"
that's what I'm saying. Then you have Post Malone just going in the
a
background.
lot of reverb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Music's changing, guys. Hang in there.
Yeah.
The whole
That's
industry
true.
has changed though. Like it's like music, they do it for the singles now. It's like
I don't even
they
know how
push
I don't know how
singles,
people make money anymore.
and
to be
albums. I
honest
feel
with
like
you.
aren't as important as they used to be.
I know, which makes me so mad because I loved albums.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Still like it now.
get a CD, open it up, and read all the notes and stuff in it. And man, it's so backwards now. It's just so weird. Yeah, you're right. People are just releasing like
Yeah.
singles, and never an album ever comes out. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they make money.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I don't know how it works nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know.
So-
That's weird.
So I don't know, guys. Y'all keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
Creative, you know.
Yeah.
Try to. It's good for my brain. Keep my
It is.
creative juices going.
It is, and that's one thing. Like the principal thing, my brain kind of just got the creative thing just started like
Mhm.
it was going away. It was drying up. So now that it's not on my shoulders anymore, I feel like things are like starting to swirl a little
Yeah.
bit more in the creative realm.
There you
That's
go.
good.
So
Always good.
just get ready for some new stuff being dropped.
All right.
Hey.
Unboxings.
Unboxings.
Yeah, fake unboxings.
Yeah.
You mean fake unboxings? You mean like you're just gonna throw some old pair of shoes in a box and unbox
Just
them?
wait.
Or you're just
Just
gonna
wait.
go buy some random stuff and just like.
Yeah. Just wait. Dude. It's gonna be great.
All right, I got you.
It's gonna be awesome.
I guess we moved on to reflect and deflect.
Oh.
Now I have.
Oh, look at us.
I know 1 hour and 10 minutes and 11 minutes. I have one main thing to reflect.
You wanna like explain what reflect and deflect is?
Oh, you reflect on things you said and deflect things that you
Wish you
didn't
wouldn't
want-
have said.
Yeah, which
Okay.
wouldn't have said. I have one, and I guess only one that I can think of because it's been a whole hour and I can't think that far back. But I apologize, Stephen, for not saving you a seat back in
Come on,
6th
man.
grade.
That's all I'm saying.
But that girl was just too fine at the time.
Dude, find it time.
I
That's
remember
your
seeing
shirt right
the
there.
as soon as y'all started talking about that, like the thermostat started like 71, 72, 73. Steven was just like there was so much heat. coming
Oh
out.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
so angry. So I think you did the right thing by trying to bring that full circle
Yeah,
and
pretty
make it
nice.
right. But I haven't heard him say I forgive you.
I
Yeah.
forgive you,
Oh,
man.
hey, thanks.
Yeah, I've been past that a long time
Yeah,
ago.
back down to 71. It's
There we
awesome.
go.
We're all
It was
good.
getting a little hot in here. Good thing we didn't do it in there.
Yeah.
We would
There
have
we go.
died.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna reflect and deflect on the way I guess I said that Jake looked good in a Spider-Man
Thank you.
costume.
Yeah,
Because I guess that came
I
out
think
a
we've
little
all
sussy.
been a little uncomfortable for a while.
Just
I'm not gonna say anything. I meant it in a very
you even talked about his hair, dude.
bro. Wait, he's got the Andrew Garfield hair.
73. Just going out. What's going on, dude?
No.
Whew.
All right. That's my reflect and
all right,
deflect.
Yeah, awesome. Me? I gotta reflect. and
You don't
deflect?
have to. If you
If you got
feel
something you feel-
perfect.
I mean, I just, I know we got graphic with the hospital, and I hope, I didn't name any names. I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations has run out on all that stuff, but that happened at the video store. I don't condone any of it. I confess I didn't do things the right way,
Mhm.
but I do want to say that God changes people's lives, and I thank you, Lord, for changing my life.
Amen.
That's right. There you go.
Amen.
That's right.
All right.
Well,
Do
I think
we? Huh?
should thank Brother Kevin Wright for coming on here.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, anytime. Guys, this has been fun.
It's been
Yeah.
quite the honor,
It's
to
fun,
be
isn't it?
honest.
Carla, Buffy, again, thank you so
Yes.
much for
Round of
all
applause
the
for them.
comments.
Yeah. Round of applause
Great.
for Buffy.
Thank you.
You got a great management team back there.
Yeah.
Coffee smells great. I'm gonna give me another cup of coffee before I leave.
Yeah, no doubt.
Go ahead
So-
and yeah. Grab another slice of steak on the way out. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Buffy can make that steak.
so the way we end our podcast is real simple. So we always
Yeah.
say Gonzalez and Galyean out.
Yeah.
When we have a guest, we started off with you. You will
Yeah.
say Wright, and then Gonzalez Galyean
All
out,
right.
and hit it with the theme.
K. Wright.
Oh, Gonzalez.
Galleon out.